Welcome to Judgment Point, a place frozen in time, a place where giants once roamed. Today we journey millions of years back to meet a creature of immense size and surprising gentleness, the ground sloth. Imagine a creature larger than a car lumbering through the landscape. Its massive claws scraped the earth as it moved, leaving trails in its wake. This was the reality of the ground sloth, a herbivore that played a vital role in its ecosystem. Section 2. Gentle giants of the past. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Ground sloths were related to the sloths we know today, those slow-moving tree dwellers. However, unlike their modern relatives, ground sloths were giants, some reaching the size of elephants. They were slow-moving herbivores, their days spent grazing on leaves and foraging for vegetation. Despite their size, they were peaceful creatures, content in their environment. Section 3. Built like a tank. Ground sloths were built for power. These incredible creatures roamed the earth during the Pleistocene epoch, a time when megafauna dominated the landscape. Their sheer size and strength made them one of the most formidable herbivores of their time. Their bodies were massive and barrel-shaped, supported by sturdy limbs and enormous claws. These limbs were not just for show, they were the foundation of the ground sloth's incredible strength. The bones were dense and robust, capable of supporting their immense weight and allowing them to move with surprising agility for their size. These claws, some over a foot long, were primarily used for digging and stripping vegetation, but also provided a formidable defense against predators. Imagine encountering a creature with claws that could easily tear through the toughest plant material or fend off a saber-toothed cat. These claws were essential tools for survival, allowing the ground sloth to access food sources that other herbivores couldn't reach. Their thick fur provided insulation against the elements, while their small heads and short tails added to their distinct appearance. This fur was not just for warmth, it also served as camouflage, blending them into the dense forests and grasslands they inhabited. The small head and short tail might seem like odd features, but they were perfectly adapted to the ground sloth's slow, deliberate lifestyle. These physical adaptations made ground sloths well suited to their environment and lifestyle. They were slow movers, but their size and strength meant they had few natural predators. Their ability to dig and strip vegetation allowed them to thrive in a variety of habitats, from dense forests to open grasslands. The ground sloth's unique combination of features made it a true marvel of prehistoric evolution, a creature built like a tank to withstand the challenges of its time. Section 4. Roaming the Americas. From the southern tip of South America to the northern reaches of North America, ground sloths were once a common sight. They preferred open woodlands and grasslands where vegetation was plentiful and their movement was unhindered. Their range extended across diverse climates, from the humid swamps of Florida to the arid plains of Patagonia. Their adaptability is a testament to their success as a species. Section 5. Vegetarian giants. Don't let their size fool you. Ground sloths were gentle vegetarians. These magnificent creatures roamed the forests of South America during the Pleistocene epoch, approximately 2.5 million to 11,700 years ago. Despite their imposing stature, they were peaceful giants, spending most of their time foraging for food. Their diet consisted mainly of leaves, which they would carefully select from the trees around them. They were particularly fond of the tender young leaves that were easier to chew and digest, twigs and fruits. Ground sloths had a varied diet that also included twigs and fruits, which provided them with essential nutrients. They were known to consume a wide range of plant materials, adapting their diet to the availability of food in their environment. Using their long tongues and strong lips, they stripped vegetation from trees and shrubs. Their tongues were incredibly dexterous, allowing them to reach and grasp leaves with precision. This unique adaptation made them efficient foragers, their massive size allowing them to reach high into the canopy. Standing on their hind legs, they could access leaves and branches that were out of reach for other herbivores. This ability gave them a significant advantage in their quest for food. Their powerful claws came in handy for digging up roots and tubers, supplementing their diet. These claws were not only tools for foraging, but also served as a means of defense against potential predators. Their herbivorous lifestyle played a crucial role in shaping the landscape and influencing plant diversity. By feeding on a variety of plants, they helped to maintain the balance of the ecosystem, promoting the growth of different plant species and preventing any single species from dominating the forest. Ground sloths were also social animals, often seen in groups. Their interactions with other animals and their environment further contributed to the dynamic and diverse ecosystems they inhabited. These gentle giants were an integral part of their world, leaving a lasting impact on the natural history of our planet. Section 6. The mystery of their disappearance. The reign of the ground sloths, like that of many prehistoric creatures, came to an end. They disappeared around 10,000 years ago, during the late Pleistocene epoch. The exact cause of their extinction remains a mystery, but several theories have been proposed. Climate change, human hunting, or a combination of both are among the leading contenders. Whatever the cause, their disappearance marked a significant change in the ecosystem they once dominated. Section 7. Shaping the landscape. Ground sloths, despite their extinction, left an indelible mark on the world. Their grazing habits influenced plant distribution and diversity. Their burrows, some large enough to house a small car, provided shelter for other animals. Their dung, rich in nutrients, fertilized the soil, contributing to the growth of vegetation. Their presence, though long gone, continues to echo through the landscape. Section 8. A lasting legacy. The study of ground sloths provides valuable insights into the Earth's history. Their fossils, found throughout the Americas, help us understand their anatomy, behavior, and the environment they lived in. Their DNA, extracted from well-preserved specimens, offers clues about their evolution and relationship to modern sloths. Their story is a reminder of the ever-changing nature of life on Earth. Section 9. Echoes of giants. As we stand here at Judgment Point, it's hard not to imagine the ground shaking beneath the weight of these gentle giants. These lands, now serene and quiet, were once the stomping grounds of creatures so massive. Their very presence would have been awe-inspiring. The air would have been filled with the sounds of their calls, the rustling of the tall grass as they moved, and the occasional thunderous roar that echoed across the plains. Though extinct, their legacy lives on, reminding us of the incredible diversity that once graced our planet. The fossils we find today are not just remnants of the past, they are stories etched in stone, tales of survival, adaptation, and eventual extinction. Each fossil is a chapter in the grand narrative of life on Earth, a testament to the ever-changing nature of our world. These ancient bones, now carefully preserved in museums, offer us a glimpse into a time when giants roamed the Earth and the ecosystems were vastly different from what we see today. Their story is a call to action, urging us to protect the natural world and the creatures that inhabit it, ensuring that their fate is not repeated. Conservationists around the globe are working tirelessly to safeguard the habitats of today's endangered species, drawing lessons from the past to inform their efforts. The extinction of these giants serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the impact human activities can have on the environment. By preserving the natural world, we honor the memory of these ancient beings and strive to create a future where all species can thrive. For in the echoes of giants, we find the whispers of our own future. The lessons we learn from their existence and extinction are invaluable. They teach us about resilience, adaptation, and the delicate balance of ecosystems. As we look to the horizon, we must remember that our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. The echoes of these giants remind us that we are but a small part of a much larger story, one that spans millions of years and countless species. It is our responsibility to ensure that this story continues with new chapters of hope, conservation, and coexistence.